Was the episode before Christmas night. Not a single person was worried because we showed up on time. Winter is here. The cold air fills our lungs, but Christmas warms our hearts.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rocks. Jingle bell swing and jingle bell sings. I so horrible. Let's talk about it.
You're muted.
You can still hear me, right? I
Is
went
this
by.
I think you're probably too close.
I love you. Oh, cow. Hi, my loves.
Hola, mi amorcitos.
So, what are we drinking today?
Flavored fruit punch water. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking some lemonade, actually.
About
Something
time
different
we got
today.
something different. Wow, it's the holiday spirit, guys.
I know, right? Oh, gosh.
Goodness, do you believe it? Christmas is here.
Oh, another year. Another year flown by. I feel like this year has been running in a speed of light. if that
Right?
makes sense.
Like, God just put us on fast forward. He was like, I'm sick of y'all.
It's been like that a lot lately. So, what are your Christmas traditions?
Oh, goodness. Well, I have traditions that I grew up with doing, and then it's like new ones that I'm doing with my family. So, one of the new ones that I do, we do, what is it called? Gingerbread houses. But I stick away from the traditional ones. I don't like the traditional ones. Like, we do like Dr. Seuss ones where you're like the weird shaped houses and things like that.
Okay.
So every year we do it, but we do it probably about a couple of days right before Christmas because I don't like all that. I'm scared of roaches and things. So it's like we put it, we eat it, and that's it. We take the picture, we take the videos, and then it's gone. We also do like a Christmas movie every day before Christmas. So it's like the Christmas countdown based off of the movies. Like we go on Pinterest. I go on Pinterest and I print out like the list. And you know, people just put like the type of movies to watch, blah blah blah. So it's like Christmas with the Cranks, Home Alone 1 and 2, a whole bunch of just different cartoons. Like what is
Do you
the
go in
Elf
order,
one?
or you just do you go in order, or do you just like, oh, let me pick this out?
Well, they give us an
Oh, let me
order.
pick that out.
They give us an order.
Okay,
Like they'll
okay.
be like December 1st, watch this movie. December 2nd, watch this movie. And it just keeps going all the way until December 25th.
Oh, okay.
So we legit
cool.
like we would just sit down, we watch a movie, and it's a Christmas movie, and we dedicate that time for family. So we don't have our phones. Like, you know, we get a text, we respond to it or whatever, but we're not stuck on any devices except for the TV. And we make it where we're sitting in the sofas and we're, you know, eating, snacking, munching, whatever it is. And those are the two most favorite traditions that we do. But we also like drive around and we try like looking at the houses and the way they're decorated with the lights and everything like that. But that's something
I do
that
that. Mm-hmm.
I did that with my mom. So that's something that I brought from the past and, you know, brought it with us because I get like a child. My husband will be driving and I'm like, look at Papi's side, look at Papi's side. I'm like, look at my side, look at my side.
I love Christmas. I love Christmas. It's just I don't know. I guess this is the feel of the excitement, the warmth, you know, that it gives off. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but
I love the
Christmas
lights.
is just amazing.
Like I can sit in my living room by myself and the Christmas lights will be on and it's like I get zoned in. And I can just stare at them for hours. Or like when I was younger, I would have I'll lay down right next to the Christmas tree and I'll just open up a book of poetry and I would just read, but I found like a sense of peace. And you know, and it's things like that. I don't know, it's like there's just so much about Christmas that I love. And what
It's like
leads
a
me,
pure, it's like pure thing, like innocent.
yeah, like I love it. It's like that peace that comes in and stuff like that. And you know, the fact that it is the way that we celebrate is the birth of Christ. We really don't know exactly what day he was born on because we don't have a birth certificate. But being that it's dedicated to him, it's just like we have Thanksgiving and we can be thankful on Thanksgiving Day, but my heart just fills with overjoy of like gratitude, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yo, Jesus, you were born. Thank you, Lord, you know? And there's things like that too. So for me, it's just like, I don't know. What about you? What traditions do you have?
Well, when I was with my parents, the traditions we had at the time was we get to open a gift on Christmas Eve. My dad used to hate that. And he was like, "Oh, you got to do it on Christmas Day because that's the whole purpose." But yeah, we used to open one gift, and then on Christmas Day we opened all of our gifts. So I was thankful for everything that I got for Christmas. Not exactly what I asked for, but I'm still grateful nonetheless.
I could tell you right now, your father would have hated coming to my family's gathering for Christmas Eve because my grandmother was the type that she's very impatient.
Yeah.
It would be 6:00 in the evening on Christmas Eve, and she's like, "Ja, ja, vámonos, vámonos." And she was just start handing out gifts because she didn't want to stay up at 12. She wanted us out her house by like 10. And we would have like a whole Christmas celebration, and then living in New York, you didn't need a car.
Right.
So by midnight, it was hard to find a taxi to take you home or a cab, like whatever, you know? So your father would have been pulling his hair out if he was to be in our gatherings because my grandmother waited for nobody. She'd be like, vámonos, vamos a abrirlo, and all this other extra stuff. And, you know, her kids would be like, mami, no, todavía no. And then she's like, a mí no me importa. And then she'll just start handing them out. And then she'll give it the wrong kid the wrong gift. And she's like, basically, like, find your name. You know what I mean? Pass it down till you get the right person, basically, you know?
That is hilarious. That's so funny.
That was one of those things that I look forward to.
Well, now my tradition, since I was married to my husband, our tradition is to every year we go and hunt for an ornament, and we give. Yes, and we give, I go ahead and I get one that he would like or represents his personality. And then he would get one that represents my personality. And then we would switch it off. But it has to be the theme of the tree. It cannot be any other thing. Like, it has to be the color of the tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever theme we got going on. Like, let's say if we have blue lights, white, and gold. You know? It has to be one of those colors. You know?
Okay.
So we would go ahead and we would find ornaments for each other, and then we would go at the end of the day, we would come back and then show it to each other, and then I hand him his, he hands me mine, and we put it on the tree. That is one of the traditions that I want to keep on doing every year, and we've been doing it repetitively for 10 years. Even during COVID, we went ahead and we got that. Regardless, we still did it. So that's a really big tradition that I have put in this household since I've married my husband.
That's something we started here too. I forgot to mention that, but not like that. Like, we would pick an ornament that we felt represented us for the year. And my daughter is hilarious. Okay, she ended up getting herself a squirrel that was on skis. I'm like, how does this represent who you are? Like, this doesn't even make sense to me, you know? Mm-hmm. And then my youngest comes out and grabs a peacock. It's glitter, blue, purple, and I'm just like, you feel like a peacock, you know? And then his thing is just like, Mom, I'm gonna fly off, you know? And I'm like, okay. I'm like, you feel glittery? He goes, I feel pretty, you know, and things like that. So he was able to explain how he felt like that represented who he was for the year. But my daughter literally picked a white squirrel on top of that. It had a beanie on its head with freaking skis and like the ski sticks. And she's like, Sapphire. She goes, I don't know, Mom. I'm just drawn to it. I'm like, okay, you know.
That shows her goofy side, you know.
Oh my goodness. And then the thing is, she did another one the year prior to that. I forgot what it was, but it made no sense either. It made no sense. And I'm like, we're gonna have a whole jungle here just because she was drawn to them.
That is so funny.
But I like the fact that how you guys go and pick one out for each other. So it's like you're gift giving at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's cute. I think that's really cute.
I thought that was really something different, you know? Like,
yeah. And then another thing that we do, you know, being that we have kids, so obviously you're going to gift your husband, you know? But we give the kids a limit and we make them buy a gift for their siblings. And it'll be nothing major. They get like $10 or $20. And it's just like, I don't care where you go to Family Dollar, go to Walmart, go to Five Below, like go somewhere. And to make it their business. Like you can buy whomever you want, but do it. And they get so happy with it. And they only get that limit because it's like, you ain't working for this money, and we gotta get you guys Christmas gifts too,
Yeah.
But what I love about it is that they're so generous, because let's say they get the $20. There's 5 of us in this household, including themselves, and they would invest those $20 into 4 people. So it's like everybody's getting $5 gifts, but they try to make it relatable. They make it into a joke, but they light up with so much joy when it's their turn to hand out a gift.
Okay.
And then my youngest is a freaking clown. He knows my daughter's scared of spiders, so he gifted her a spider.
Oh my God.
So she opens it, she's like, ah! And then the thing is that it walks on the wall.
Oh my God,
so
that's horrid.
Putting it like on her bed. Yeah, it was, and he was getting a kick out of it because she'll go, getting ready to go to sleep, and then it's just like, nyeh, 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 nyeh. And she's like, Mom!
That is so funny. But yeah, like I also want to do a different type of tradition. I want to do the same tradition that we always do every year because it's going to be a must, but I want to add on to it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go, I know they have a town. I know they have to have a town where all the lights light up. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to go to it when I was little or when I was growing up. So I want to find a town here. I don't know where I'm going to find it, but I know it's somewhere. It has to be, where there's nothing but lights.
Yeah. Yeah. I was doing that, I think like last week with my husband. I'm like, we need to go somewhere. We need to do something. And we were looking at it, but they're expensive. Literally, like they want like over here, $85 per person. I'm like, that's 5 of us. And then like if they have one that you can drive through, like literally with your car and stuff like that, $105, but you in and out of there in 20 minutes. Yeah, I was like, wow. I was like, we could look from outside, we get some binoculars, and it's free, like.
Right?
Yeah, but just Google it. You can also there's this app. It's called Eventbrite. So it's EVENTBRITE.
Okay.
And they show you like events that they're hosting within your area.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try that out.
They have like sip-in paints type of things, or you can go with like your couple to create a wreath for the door and things like that. We were looking through it, and I was like, we could try this, but they was like adult only because they're gonna be selling like adult beverages.
Okay.
So I was like, never mind, that's not for us.
I mean, you could do it with your husband. Have a little.
I don't even
out.
drink.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
But then we gonna paint and paint. You know what I mean? Like we gonna sit and paint. Because they was talking about like you could get like a whole pint of beer and it's free. It's on the house and all that other extra stuff. And I'm like, I don't drink. But like creating a wreath for your door, and it's like professionally done. You're not doing it out of plastic or nothing.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
And they provide you with the stuff.
Yeah, I want to do something. I want to do something like that. I want to get involved this year. Most definitely.
Do it.
And let's see. I also have a tradition of, I don't know whether you've seen it, but it's a show called the Christmas Fight Lights.
Okay. I seen it the first year it premiered, and then I lost all information about it, so I don't know where to look at.
It's they have it on, I think it's like now on Hulu. They put it on Hulu every
Really?
year. Yeah, they do that. Me and my husband, we sit down and we actually watch them fight. To go and basically people competing against, what house is the best when it comes to Christmas. And I really enjoy that show. Like we sit there every year watching it together. So
that's cool. That's really cool. I watched the first season, but I watched it by myself. And then little by little, they started coming in,
Oh, okay,
It's like,
okay.
hey,
Because I got
mommy, what are you?
interested.
Yeah, mommy, what are you
Yeah.
watching? What are you watching? And she's like, oh, I can't do anything. But they liked it. I liked it. And then we were like, this one's gonna win. And they're like, no, that one's gonna win. And we started making a
Mm-hmm.
bet. Like, if I win, you gotta clean the bathroom. It got competitive in the house too. But I only seen the first season, so knowing that it's on Hulu, like that's freaking amazing. I'm with it.
Yep, it's
I'm with
called
it.
Christmas Fright Lights. That's what it's called.
Christmas Fight Lights. We need to get a promotion from Hulu and Eventbrite if you guys are hearing us. We're putting you out there.
Oh my gosh. You think you've been a good girl this year?
I've been amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have, yo. What the heck? Like, okay, let me not lie. Definitely not amazing, but I ain't getting no coals in my stocking.
That's for sure.
How about that? You know, like,
Mm-hmm.
cause I got my little attitude or whatever, you know. But
Yeah. I have
in my
little
defense,
attitude.
y'all calls it. Y'all calls the attitude.
Yeah, same. Like in my defense, he causes an attitude.
Just like he causes that. It's always them, right? It's always them.
Yeah, it's always them.
What are you looking forward to receive? Like, if you could sit on Santa's lap and tell him what it is that you want for Christmas, if it's not personal, obviously, what's something that you would like to receive?
I haven't really thought about it.
Come on, rapid fire, girl, rapid fire.
Because, just because I haven't thought about it because, like, I'm more of the gift giver than the more of the receiver.
No,
you know what I'm
girl,
saying?
you going to Santa. We're not putting amounts of limits on nothing. If you want a trip to Cancun, Mexico, like, what could you tell Santa?
Oh, okay,
that you
then
know
I want.
that
Yeah,
it's
I want.
free?
Okay. If that's the case, then I want a trip to the Bahamas. You know, for my first honeymoon. No, you know what? Let's go to the Caribbean because the Bahamas can wait. The Caribbeans, you know.
The Bahamas
I want to
can
go to the Caribbean. A full luxury hotel bedroom. You know. A nice freaking outside view. Santa, please give me that. You know, where
There
I
you
can
go.
like sip mojitos in my pool. Like
Okay, see, yo, you went from like, oh, I'm really the gift giver, and next thing you know, you want to live that life.
just for the day. Just for that freaking week.
But it
You know,
just
give me the whole week.
imagine, like, yeah, like we asking Santa. Santa's like, yo, it's free. What do you want?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want? Like, I would want him to sprinkle some of that Tinkerbell dust on my children so that they don't fight. You know, like, just don't give me some peace and quiet. You know what I mean? Like, just peace and quiet. Give me a masseuse. You know, I need a good rub down from my scalp all the way down to my pinky toenail. You know what I mean? Like, I need it all. It's head down. And I would like, I would want to float. Okay, I don't want to. Yeah, no, I would want to float. Like, I don't want to fly. I don't need to fly. I don't need to freaking jump around like I'm Tigger or anything like that. Like, I want to float because sometimes my heels be hurting. I just like, I don't want to be up in the air, but let me just glide off the ground. You know what I'm saying? And with my back problems, I need that. No pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let me float like an angel. Like, having peace and quiet with my kids getting along and them not fighting, and then a nice rub down. Ooh, whew. Jesus, take me now.
I'm gonna get that in Cancun, okay? Well,
I
where was
said
it?
Cancun.
I want to be all over the place because I was the Caribbean and now I'm
No,
in
you
Cancun.
said the Caribbean.
Yeah.
But it's not even the Caribbeans. That's the movie, The Caribbeans, girl.
Yeah, the Caribbean. Oh my God.
You're thinking of Johnny Depp.
He's my husband. Hi, Johnny.
Shoot your shot, girl. You never know. He said, hi, Johnny.
Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, loves, I have some questions for you. What's the name of your favorite Christmas song? What are your favorite things about this holiday? And don't say the gifts. Will you be earning a gift or coal this year? Be honest.
Well, my favorite song It's not even, it's a song, but I like the version that is just instrumental. And it's the Carols of the Bell. But it's like this orchestra version that's also electric. So you'd be like, bam, bam, dun, 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 dun. Oh, cool, girl. I'd be like, yes, get me in there. Like, that's mine. What's my favorite thing about the holidays? I think it's seeing the smiles on my children's face, the way they light up. Like, when my son asks for something that he truly, truly, truly wants, he cries. And then I'm always like, what happened? Why are you crying? He goes, no, these are happy tears. So my goal is to get happy tears. Yes. And my goal is to get happy tears every year. You know, or get my daughter that she hugs you so tight that she smushes my cheeks in, or it's like they're going in between my teeth. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Those are my things that I look forward to. A date, my middle child, for him to be like, oh my God, yes, this is what I wanted, because he's the one to like jump up and down. And I hate it, but that day is so excusable. So those are like my favorite things that I look for this particular holiday. And we already discussed this. I ain't getting no cold. I might not be getting that masseuse and my floating abilities, but I'm not gonna get the cold. What about you?
My favorite song of the holiday is Santa Baby. Yeah, I love
Coming down the chimney tonight.
Yeah. What are your favorite things about this holiday? My favorite thing has to be the lights and the snow. I think it's so beautiful. Light, snow, totes, fireplace, warmth. Like, I just love it.
Says the person in Florida.
Hey, I used to live in Maryland, Kansas, Georgia. I used to be all up there. Okay, I used to be with you guys. Now I'm down here.
No, it's true though. I love seeing the lights. I agree with you. I think I just got in mommy mode.
Yeah. And then, what will I like to earn? You already know. That trip, Santa. The trip. Give me that trip.
Right?
That's about it.
You gotta click your heels 3 times. Maybe he'll hear you.
Right? Click, click. Click. Can you hear me now?
Somebody, Johnny, Santa, somebody.
Somebody just give me what I want.
All right, well, let us know down in the comment section or send us an email. We have our link in the description box below. We hope to hear from yours. We will love to hear your responses. Well, that's all for tonight. Thank you for tuning in to Chitty Chat Chit Chat Podcast.
Bye.
Bye.